Nothing Phone 3A. Honest proof this mid-range smartphone delivers real flagship results. What if your phone turned EDS before you even unlocked the screen? Most mid-range smartphones look identical. Same glass slab, same forgettable finish, same compromises wrapped in marketing language you have heard before. The Nothing Phone 3A walks into that conversation and quietly flips it. A 6.77-inch AMOLED display, a real 50-megapixel telephoto camera, and a design nobody in the room will stop asking about. This is mid-range done differently. Sound like something worth knowing about? Keep watching. Here is what the mid-range buying experience actually looks like for most people. You set a sensible budget, research begins, and almost immediately the compromises start stacking. One phone has a beautiful display, but a camera that disappoints the moment light drops. Another has clean software, but a battery that taps out before the evening commute. A third checks the camera box, but ships with bloatware that slows the experience within months of purchase. You spend hours reading reviews that contradict each other, watching comparison videos that never address the specific questions you actually have, and still feel uncertain. Meanwhile, your current device freezes mid-task, misses shots because the shutter lags, and dies somewhere around 3 in the afternoon on the days you need it most. You are not asking for too much. You simply need a phone that delivers across every category without making you choose which area to sacrifice. That gap is exactly where this device was built to live. Tell me in the comments, what feature always lets you down first? Then everything changes. Here is what actually works. Don't just pick any mid-range smartphone. Make sure it has a dedicated hardware telephoto lens, so you never experience the soft, artificial-looking digital zoom that ruins your most important shots again. The Nothing Phone 3A leads with that standard and delivers on it completely. The 50-megapixel telephoto brings genuine 2x optical clarity to portraits and distant subjects, while the 50-megapixel main sensor renders everyday scenes with natural color that doesn't oversaturate or flatten detail. The 6.77-inch 120Hz AMOLED display peaks at 3000 nits, meaning outdoor use is never a squinting exercise, and scrolling feels genuinely fluid. Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 with its built-in AI engine balances processing power and efficiency together, so the phone stays responsive without draining the 5000 mAh battery before your day ends. 50 watts of fast charging restores a full day of power in under 20 minutes, confirmed by independent time testing, not just marketing copy. The Glyph interface handles your notifications through customizable light and sound patterns, while the phone stays face down and your focus stays unbroken. Quick question, would you use the Glyph for calls, messages, or both? Every feature here solves something real. The confidence behind the Nothing Phone 3A comes from multiple independent sources, not a single curated highlight reel. PC Mag recorded 14 hours and 15 minutes of continuous battery life in their video rundown test, a result that outperformed both the Nothing Phone 3A Pro and the Google Pixel 9a, measured in the same controlled session. Benchmark Labs confirmed 98% sustained performance stability under extended stress testing, meaning the processor holds its output when demands increase rather than throttling quietly. A verified buyer summarized the ownership experience plainly. I feel like I'm using a phone that's twice as expensive. A vlogging content creator noted the telephoto lens produced crisp detail that held up even on a large desktop monitor during editing review. Digitech, following full hands-on hardware testing, named it their favorite smartphone in its price range. A professional industry reviewer described it as striking a balance between affordability and flagship-level features that is genuinely rare at this price point. The Nothing Phone 3A is not chasing the title of most powerful phone on the market. It is built to be the most complete, most honestly designed mid-range smartphone available right now. And across nearly every real-world measure, it earns that position. Thousands of users across multiple markets have already made it their daily driver without looking back. If you are ready to see it for yourself, I have dropped my link in the description and pinned it at the top. Just click and see for yourself. You will know immediately if this is your next phone.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.